We are back. We'll see if I elect to take the time to edit these together or not, but my disk space was full, so it paused my recording. I'm a little embarrassed. That happened more often than it should. But oh well. We press on. We shall see if we need the Essence of Steel. Almost certainly we will, although we are at 66 life, so maybe not. We can also speed potion. Sure. Seems especially good here because I guess it lets us fit a strike in. There's Vigilance, thank goodness. This is a long fight, so this is likely to get maybe 10 block. If I just play it now. Okay, this splits, probably. 36, yep, this is a split, although then we shuffle out Vigilance again, because we drew Vigilance too early. If I instead Vigilance Defend, that's 13. So we take some damage and lose some plated armor. We're taking 7 next turn. If we do it this way, we take, what is it exactly? 13 plus 3, 16. So 4 this turn, but we lose 1 plated armor. I think it's better to do the damage. It does take all 4 attacks. There's no way to split and Vigilance. Yeah, take 6 here. We already knew this would happen. No, take 3 here. We already knew this would happen. Lose a plated armor. This we did not know would happen and was pretty unlucky. That's okay. That's why we rested. Okay, we should probably just full block. Yeah, especially because it's a good pen nib setup. We actually don't even flurry of blows because of the pen nib considerations. Go down to 31. But now we're ready to quadruple this attack. Interesting. We actually can enter Divinity right now if we want. I think we don't want to. Do we have a split next turn? Uh-oh. Yeah, we do, right? Yeah, we do. Close one. Okay, but it's good shuffle order to do it that way. We could have forced the split the turn before to just make sure we're not in any danger, but that was a lot less effective. Okay, we have plenty of energy because we're going to enter Divinity. So I'm going to Eruption first. So I get to stay in Divinity for my next 2 card plays. Do I want to strike here? Probably not. He's attacking for 16 next turn, which means we're taking 8. Alternatively, we could take 3 on this turn. We would still need at least 2 attacks to kill. Actually, and it wouldn't even kill. So yeah, we just take the 8 next turn. And then hopefully kill the following turn. This is only 24 damage with the pen nib, so we have to try and block again. But he should be dead now, so we take 8 more. And that's why we rested, you can see. Pen nib on 1, not a huge deal. There are really only 2 especially good rares to get if you're trying to force an infinite. And it's Vault and Scrawl. We're seeing neither. Lesson Learned is okay. We're definitely behind on upgrades since we chose to rest so aggressively, which I'm definitely glad that we did. And it also exhausts itself, whereas the other 2 don't. Technically, Alpha exhausts itself, but it's way more energy than I want to dedicate. I think Lesson Learned is okay. I'm not excited about it, but it does exhaust itself. I don't know, it makes the turn 1 infinite harder. It's probably a full skip then. Brilliance is okay. We do have some mantra in the deck. I'm going to skip everything. There's the runic pyramid. That's very nice. That's very nice. Okay, we can go to 2 shops right away. Look for the, well, remove. If we need some more removes now. And then, yeah, we can even do 2 elites after that if we want to, since we could do 4 elites after that. Yeah, let's do it. 2 shops, remove twice. If you remove twice, we have a 12 card deck. 2 of them are non-permanent, so we would only need it. It's close. I think I just am gonna do the damage right now, even though we have pyramid and we can do it whenever. Is she dead? Nearly. Oh, it's so close. We're weak though, actually, so it's not that close. Okay. Yeah, doubling this would have been nice, but it's okay. We take 1 damage here. Totally acceptable. She's dead next turn. Not so bad. Skip. Those don't help us go infinite. Fear no evil or inner peace, please. Nope. Bag of prep is cool, though card removal is much better. Could probably remove a strike. And then just go next. Yeah, we want to have enough. Yeah, we want to have enough gold for removes. These guys are a little rude. Actually, very rude. We take, jeez, 14 damage here. Are they ever dead? Yes. One of them is, I mean, which is good enough. Yeah, it is good enough. He's dead. Blocking you out. And killing you next turn. Still, no. Okay, well we're probably not doing 4 elites then. It's still not infinite. Deep breath is never infinite, right? Yeah, it's not. Do you like the card remove? Probably defend. Rushdown is kind of fun to buy. A second copy of Rushdown can be useful. But I think I'm gonna save my gold for more removes in the future. Or something like that. I just don't think it helps that much right now. Should I buy a potion to help get me through some of these fights? I don't think power potion does anything, right? What are the Watcher powers? They're so bad. They're not good. I won't buy a potion because I might get a potion in this fight. We could just get crushed here by the Runic Pyramid. Yeah, like this. 3 and 3 and 1. It's kind of unacceptable. It increased the cost of most of the cards. Well, that's good. Okay, I will play a 0 cost defend, and then I will erupt, strike. Strike. Vigilance. Prostrate. This stuff is too expensive. Why did we just draw? We drew 5 cards and they were 2, 2, 2, 3, 2. I mean, like, what am I supposed to do about this? Eruption draws itself. But we're weak. I think we failed to force the infinite, friends. Like, I think the run is over. Got a block potion. I just don't know how we kill from here while we are weak. We have to try and block 2 turns in a row until the weak wears off. Maybe this costs 0. Now it costs 3. Maybe vigilance costs 0. Yeah, this is actually a little bit of an out. I'm just trying to roll 0s from time to time. There's no point on playing this defend. We might need it next turn. That's not good. Well, he's not attacking for a ton here. There is no lethal, so we have to vigilance again. then take 7. Please cost 0. Yeah, not quite, right? Dang, that's frustrating. Take 7. He's dead next turn, finally. Now you cost 0. Thanks. Oh, now you cost 0. Thanks for nothing. We got Block Potion back, which is kind of funny. Tranquility? Helps? A little? I don't think it helps. Okay. Well, this is lethal on him if we enter. There's probably a better way to do this, right? Just try and cash in the most damage on leader. Can we need to kill the gremlins. 4 plus 8 is 12 plus they have 1 more health than I need them to. For us to pen nib bowling bash on the gremlin leader. So like for flurry of blows, flurry of blows eruption, and then no, 12 plus 8 would be all we get on this one. Okay. So we're gonna bowling bash one wrath on this guy. Yeah. It still works. Yeah, it works to do it this way. We do the strike here, the bowling bash here. And we can wait on flurry of blows. There's not a strong reason to. She's not attacking, which is good. I guess this is the reason to wait on flurry of blows, because we can use it to help clear out the gremlins, which we need to do to get through this fight. Okay. Bowling bash kills you. Again. Although it's a bit overkill, we do need to do it. And then strike, flurry, rush down. Hopefully she's not attacking. Good. Flurry. Strike. Vigilance. So we can eruption, bowling bash, and she's dead. Fear no evil. Ooh. Wow, those are good. But I still want fear no evil or inner peace, please. Neither. Okay, cleric is here to let me remove another card. Book of Stabbing is really, really bad, right? Yeah, we don't need to fight elites. Elites aren't even good. I mean, like, 2 relics seems really flashy. But honestly, I want the question marks. Well, I might just die to snake. I would like to save energy for ice cream, but I'm not going to. Interesting. We have a pseudo-infinite with the ice cream letting us bank extra energy. Although it doesn't work if I swap the flurry of blows in too frequently. We just have lethal here. Okay. Nope, these aren't what I need. I need the key at some point. Oh, but Dreamcatcher lets me look at more card rewards, which is actually more important than any other relic, because I just need to see some more card rewards. Sentry? Putting stuff in my deck is bad. But I can't kill it on turn 1. Could I if I use Blessing of the Forge? 18, 36, 45. Yes, I could. What if I just don't? Why not? Because I'm scared of this guy. Does the strength matter? No. No, I don't think it does. I guess there's no reason to rush down. I can just do it next turn. Pyramid and ice cream is always funny in that way. Taking some major damage here. Okay, this works to do this, and then Eruption. Why didn't that work? Why did Eruption not draw itself? It doesn't work. Unbelievable. Am I dead now? Or do I have lethal? Not have lethal. Okay. Always lethal. Watcher has so much damage. Fruit juice is good. Spirit shield. Blocks for a lot pretty easily. How much is a lot? After I play it, I only have 9 cards in my hand, so 27. 27 is still a lot of lock. We're down to 9 permanent cards in our deck. No. 3, 6, yeah, 9 permanent cards in our deck. So we can afford to add some, but one of them really ought to be our combo enabler. We're gonna beat this guy. if we don't find our infinite in time. We don't, right? Even with Spirit Shield? Maybe. I think actually with Ice Cream we can pull it off. At any rate, I think that means we skip. I think we just leave. 50 gold is good, but we don't really have the life for it. That's good. Do I even Vigilance? No. There's no reason to play anything on turn 1 almost ever, actually. That's kind of wild. We need to play this. Might as well play this. And then just play 3 cards because we can draw them all anyway. So any 3 cards we want. Although we want to save the energy also. So I will play Flurry of Blows. So I can do Flurry, Vigilance. Can't Flurry now. I need the Eruption. Bowling Bash. 16 times 3 is 48. Let's just Vigilance. Eruption. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. Okay, we got there. Fear no evil, it's here. Okay. Can we go infinite on turn 1? There's no reason to fight this elite. It feels like because now we're infinite, it's like, oh yeah, we're powerful enough, just fight the elite. But if it's slavers, we could just die on turn 1 because they attack for like 30 something damage on turn 1 sometimes. Okay, there's that aspect. But 2, if we don't kill Middle Slaver on turn 1, he puts 3 wounds into our deck, which would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13. It'd be too many permanent cards, so we just go instead. Which is totally fine. We don't need to fight the elite to win. We're not dead, but it's actually very close. We live at 1 if we don't Fruit Juice. Although we are welcome to Fruit Juice as well. So I might as well. Is it yet infinite? Okay, this is fine. Infinite next turn. Except they're not attacking, so it's not infinite, which is hilarious. I think this works this time. No, it doesn't. So the problem that happens here, and I can actually show it off. I didn't know this would work this way earlier, but it's like if I play Eruption, this comes into my hand before before Rushdown tries to draw Eruption. So it enters my hand, and then also I didn't know this. I don't know. I'm actually having a hard time explaining why it wouldn't work, and now it is working. I feel like it didn't work earlier. Maybe I had too many cards earlier. Well, there's the inner piece. we get the cards we need back to back right away. The good thing about inner piece is there are a couple of good things. One is you don't need the enemy to be attacking like you do with Fear No Evil. Although that's hardly a problem, right? Like it's actually totally acceptable to just Nemesis is the counterexample, right? Nemesis, if they're not attacking on turn 1, you could just lose. So inner piece solves that for us. So we should probably just take inner piece. Might mean we need to remove an extra card later, and so be it. Okay, I'm going to rest. We don't need these. Probably could have keyed there. Oh no, we don't have Rushdown. Quick, draw Rushdown before they steal it. Oh good. Rushdown. Lock. Okay. And then we just go infinite, like at 2 turns. Oh no, you still it's fine, we have inner piece, yeah. So it's infinite. Yep, here's the infinite, nice and slow. Blue, red, blue, red. It's nice to have, the other reason it's nice to have inner piece besides the Nemesis consideration, well, this is one reason, right? They stole, like, because these minions are able to steal a card from your deck, having the redundancy of Commenter actually protects us a little bit. But the other reason, besides that and besides Nemesis, is inner piece can draw cards. You actually saw that was important on turn 2 there, drawing cards with inner piece to make sure like you're set up and ready to go. Something nice about the fruit juice we saw, by the way, means that it's going to be a lot safer against the heart. So yet another problem you have to solve with this infinite is not only the beat of the death against the heart, but also, and not only like the deck size against the heart, which we still haven't solved. So we haven't solved either of those problems yet. Is the turn 2, if you choose to go infinite on turn 1 against the heart, then on turn 2, you draw 5 statuses, and then you just get whacked on turn 2. If you're able to be at full life, then that might not matter, and the extra leeway from fruit juice being allowing us to be at 78 going into that fight might actually matter. Oh, I don't like any of these. We could skip. Is it a skip? So the reason I don't like coffee drippers is because it might deny us a card reward to look for Mental Fortress or Talk to the Hand, which we still need. And of course, this makes that extremely unlikely also. And we don't really need the energy. And we don't want to add a curse to the deck. The energy is super useful, don't get me wrong. But when you're going infinite, like, it's kind of fun to just have 3 energy. Let's skip. No, it's Time Eater, so we really need that Mental Fortress. Talk to the Hand is really not quite as good. And then how many card removes do we need? We have 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 permanent cards. So if we have 10 cards in our hand and Inner Peace in the deck, and we're in Calm, let's just think about that. Because we could set that up. Is that infinite? That would be 11 cards. It must be, right? Because that's what we just did last fight. No, the minions were holding on to some of our cards last fight, so let's think about it. 10 cards in hand, Inner Peace in deck. We're in Calm. We play Eruption, it goes in the discard pile. We draw 1 card, we don't know which one. If it's Eruption, we can play Fear No Evil, Eruption. Okay, so it doesn't work. With this infinite, it doesn't work. So, we need to remove 3 more cards to be okay against the heart. Yikes. We can do that. 2 shops. Seeing more shops is also good to see more chances at Mental Fortress. Although we take a little bit of damage here. Welcome to Act 3. Or are we dead to Spikers, by the way? Could be. We're probably okay if we save up energy with Ice Cream. This actually doesn't quite do it. But this will. Bowling Bash, you're dead. Prostrate. Fear No Evil, I guess. Actually, we still take 4, whatever. We're probably going to be resting at Fires, so that's fine. Yeah, you get to see right here that we have too many cards. Okay, no Mental Fortress, no Talk to the Hand. Do we just take 11 here? Yeah, I think so. He put Burns in our deck too, so that sucks. Nope. Mental Fortress, talk to the hand. This kind of looks like talk to the hand, but it's not. But the card move is good. Slash necessary. How much did we just pay for that? 120? So we actually can't afford to remove here? Uh-oh. Sometimes we can? It's like a 50-50. Also, no spikers is good. Although they're all attacking on turn 1? Oh my gosh. Okay, well this is 28, so 28 plus 6 is 34. Guys, we have to kill this one. Repulsors are only 20% to attack, and they were both attacking, which is actually kind of crazy. Inner Peace, Eruption. Okay, I think it's fine. Since we're not blocked out, I do want to draw. And we have to kill one of them, which we can do. Inner Peace. Eruption. It's actually almost lethal on this guy. It's not quite lethal on this guy though. But it is lethal. Okay, whatever. The dazed are annoying, but not a big deal. Okay, he's dead. Pendant on 8 is fine. No mental fortress. Oh, we do have enough gold to remove again, though. So I guess we should. I was like, are we dead? But we are not. Oh, but they put... Shoot. Oh, thank goodness. We are able to kill both right here. Okay, good. She's summoning again. Wait, is that good? I can't kill both this time, but I can kill one of them, so I should. I can kill one of them, right? Yeah, I can barely kill the front one. Okay, we get one wound, and that's fine. Inner Peace. Eruption. And we're good to go. Fear no evil. Eruption. Fear no evil. Eruption. This infinite is much faster also than the Inner Peace infinite. So it's better to do this infinite when you can. But of course you can't always do this infinite because they might not be attacking. Don't need to set Pendant up too hard. Start in calm is actually huge. It's actually really, really good. Oh my gosh. It's one of the best relics we could have seen. Oh, you're attacking for 27? Are we dead? No, because we have Essence of Steel. We almost died there. I probably should have attacked it once. Or twice. Okay, well we have the Infinite now. You can see that this, even though the Infinite feels a little brain dead, it can be actually extremely hard to set up. I mean, it can just be extremely hard to play a run where you're forcing an Infinite. Although, even though it's not free per se, it's also not necessarily, oh, played those in the wrong order. I don't think anyone will mind if I save and quit on this run. And in fact, I'm gonna save some life here as well. I think it's correct to punch real quick. We can inner piece to draw. That's better. Take no damage here now. Although we're not guaranteed to go infinite this turn, that's fine because we have the block. And we do go infinite anyway. Oh, I think it didn't work because it wasn't attacking, so Fear No Evil didn't work, of course. We have to pay attention to that in this fight. And we still need to find the block cards. You have to find a lot of stuff to go infinite and beat the heart. It's like finding the actual infinite cards is like a quarter of what you need to find. Worst pendant setup, don't care. Still nothing of the cards that I want to see. Rush down. Sure, we'll just go infinite next turn. Yeah, that extra card removal let us go infinite even before we get rid of Ascender's Bane. So that's nice. We might just die to Time Eater here, though. If we don't find Mental Fortress, Talk to the Hand. Do I want question marks? No, because they can't be card rewards. But I do want fires because they're card rewards. Have to take a key there. We need to take the other key too, so we only get to rest once. So I'd like to rest twice, but I don't get to. Yeah, most of the question marks don't give us card rewards. So I guess I want to, I mean, Fighting Elise is good in general. Especially this guy. This guy's free. Yeah, so this is almost turn 1 infinite. But not quite there. Because we don't have the card draw. But Runic Pyramid means that the deck is still guaranteed to be infinite. Also, this is a pretty fast infinite because it's Giant Head. Yeah, we actually could have run into trouble here, right? We actually could have lost just now if this was Nemesis and it did burns on turn 1. Yeah, we fought elites maybe too aggressively in this act. Also, elites aren't that good because they're actually more likely to show you rare cards, and we don't really care about having rare cards in. We don't want to see rare cards in our rewards. We want to see uncommons. No Mental Fortress. We're gonna lose to Time Eater. Still no Mental Fortress. That's good that this is a fight, not spikers, and they're not all attacking on turn 1 like they did that one time, which really upset me. I guess this can let us turn 1 infinite against Nemesis, so we would have been fine. It's not going to help us against Time Eater, though. Also, these guys are still attacking for 22, which is kind of rude. Block for 21. These dazed are really bad. Didn't get rushed down yet. Okay, but it should be fine. We just kill these guys the old-fashioned way. We might need to use this if they ever decide to attack me too soon. Because I only get net 1 card draw, so I'm not getting anything here. Now I get 1 card and I shuffle my deck. Please don't attack. They're both attacking. So I have to use Swift Potion. That sucks. Really sucks. Okay, now we're good to go. I just needed to stave off 1 more turn of scumbaggery to save the potion. Distilled Chaos is similar though, but no Mental Fortress, no Talk to the Hand. We didn't see any of those this whole run. It's got to be unlikely, right? Well, we got more chances. Let's go ahead and look at right here. Nope. Okay, do we take... No, we can't take any extra cards, right? Because we're struggling to go infinite just because of deck size, so we have to keep our deck small. So we can't add pressure points to try and, like, find a way through Time Eater that way. Because it's just really damage efficient. Yeah, I think we have to skip. Well, that's good. That's really good. Makes it a little bit easier to go infinite right away, although we still didn't get it here, which is kind of funny. Because we didn't get Eruption. But that's okay. We can block this. We can still win, we just have, we have 1 more card reward. This is our last card reward to find, Mental Fortress or Talk to the Hand. Either one of them. I don't think any of the other cards in the Watcher pool are sufficient. Though maybe with that extra card remove from falling, there's something I'm not thinking about that would be good enough. We have to recall. So talk to the hand is good, but it doesn't... How much does it block for? The problem is it doesn't block for both cycles of Time Eater. That's the real problem. There's also the problem that I don't even think it blocks for enough. Eruption. Fear No Evil is 2 block per card played. 12 card plays, that's 24 block, which is not enough against some of the Time Eater attacks. It is enough against some of the Time Eater attacks. Also, who is playing games? So there are a few ways to play this. We can save Talk to the Hand, thanks to the card removal from falling. We can actually save Talk to the Hand, still be infinite, and... No, that seems dumb. Seems very dumb. I was thinking save it for phase 2, but... No, we want to use it on phase 1. It's actually pretty good, Distilled Chaos. We play Rushdown. We play Prostrate. We Distilled Chaos. We Fear no Evil. Well, we Flurry of Blows. We Fear no Evil. The clock is unfortunate here. No, it's fine. Yeah, we draw 3 and then play Prostrate Flurry. Yeah. Take 1. Eruption. Fear. We didn't line Pendant Buff very well there, but it should be fine. Fear. Eruption. Fear. The Shuriken helps a lot. I think we just keep going all the way. We'll need to end in Calm, but we can do that. So we got 3 more card play, so it's going to be like Eruption, Bowling Bash, Fear. Saving the energy might let us be block positive infinite in the second half, even without the Talk to the Hand, by virtue of Vigilance, which is 1 energy per cycle of the infinite. So I'm gonna not play the Bowling Bash for 6 extra damage. I'm just gonna play Flurry. Eruption. Fear no Evil. And look, that's a perfect split. So we just end here. Bank a bunch of extra energy. And now we kill next turn. Or next turn? He's making us weak. But I think that's okay. We're not going to deal as much damage next turn, but we will block for some... Oof, not much. Eruption, Vigilance. This is actually fine, right? We gain 6 times 6, which is 36. We take 18 here. Actually, a little bit more than that. Because it's going to gain... Being frail and vulnerable is so bad. Did we ever have lethal if we just went for the Fear No Evil Eruption plan? No, I don't think so. We've got 5 more card plays. 5 times 20 is only 100. We'd be 100 damage off. And we can't even get 5 times 20. So even if we had used these first 7 card plays a little bit more damage effectively, it was never enough, I don't think. Yeah, it was never enough, because it's actually more like it's more like 15 damage per attack. Since you cycle in and out of Wrath, so the Eruption is not actually normally dealing 22. And 15 times 12 is less than 240. And it also had block to start with, so yeah, considerably less. So I don't think we made any mistakes. This is the hardest fight for sure, so it's okay if we just take some damage here. I guess it is just... Well, no, Prostrate, Defend blocks for just as much. But no, there's no upside to it though. So we just... Eruption. Vigilance. We're live. Ooh, yeah, we took 27 there. I thought it would be 18. It was 9 more damage than that. I wonder if we had done this on the previous turn, actually. Remember we skipped the turn before to just bank the energy? I guess banking the energy was kind of important, though. Yeah, we probably could have not taken that much damage. I don't think it'll matter, because this should be free. I say, as we immediately take lethal damage on turn 1. We're not dead, because we can defend. But it's not great. Hold on. Is it ever infinite now if we rush down? Eruption. No, we only draw 2 cards here. Yeah, no, it's not even close. Okay. Unless we use the stance potion, but we don't need to save, what is it? 20 life? Or, I guess, 17 life? We don't need to save 17 life because we should just win this fight. So we just do this. End turn. Draw cards up to full. And just kill her this turn. Have to play Rushdown. But Eruption. Fear No Evil is lethal. Is there a reason to kill the birds? No? so we'll leave them alive because it's funnier. We can even, I didn't even play Talk to the Hand yet. We didn't even need to be block positive because Horn Cleat was blocking out for the birds, although we could have killed them if we needed to, and we just needed the main opponent. They've run away. If you didn't know that, you can choose to not kill them and they run away, even though they're not minions, which is interesting. They don't have like the minion, it's like a keyword I guess, because minions don't trigger fatal, which is also a keyword on feed and lesson learned, I think are the only two. Is there any other fatal? No, Hand of Greed is the other one. Okay, so smithing is actually really good because it makes this block for 3 per attack, so that means we can beat the heart. You only need 1 Talk to the Hand, I guess. I was saying that if we were going to do the Talk to the Hand route of being block positive, we'd need 2 of them, but I guess that's just not true. We don't need any of this stuff. We can't afford this, so go next. We are good enough, right? We have only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 permanent cards. The heart adds 2 permanent cards to your deck, so that's 10 permanent cards, which is still okay. These guys also are going to add 2 permanent cards, of course. They're attacking for quite a bit here. So what are my options? I don't think I really have any, right? Skipping the energy relic from the Act 2 boss kind of sucks. If I had another energy, you know, you could like draw cards and still have enough energy to Fear No Evil Inner Peace, but we don't, so we can't. Taking damage is so bad, right? Because of the we don't have a solution to the statuses from the heart. We actually might still lose here. Although this helps a lot. This helps a lot. Oh, and of course, Runic Pyramid helps a lot. Runic Pyramid fixes that problem too. So I mentioned one of the things you have to solve to go infinite is finding a way to get your hand full. A lot of times that's actually just scrawl. Because scrawl literally, that's literally the text on the card, is until your hand is full. But if scrawl is your solution to getting a full hand, you still need to find another solution to the first cycle of the heart when the statuses get shuffled in. Because if you go infinite on turn 1, or even if you don't for that matter, just on turn 2 you discard your hand and then draw pretty much all curses. Even if you didn't go infinite, you're going to draw mostly curses. And we kind of fix that by just like we can hold on to everything in our hand, so it's actually kind of fine. We can't go infinite block on turn 2 probably, because there will be too many statuses in our deck to start to do infinite, but if we just draw them and exhaust them and block out a little bit, we should be fine. The reason I'm talking about this is because there is a question of using this potion here to save us some life, because right now we're taking 33. We can only block 13, so like we would go down to 46 life. If we can use this to save 20 life, I probably should. So does it save that much life? If we rush down Eruption, we draw 2 cards. Then we can Vigilance Eruption and draw 2 more cards. I think it's likely enough that we'll just go ahead and give it a shot. Oh, technically, we take less damage this way, right? Now it's 32, 1 less damage. Might be able to kill this guy. Wrath. Dang. It did not save us the life I wanted it to. Because we didn't draw inner piece. Might not have done it anyway. I'm not sure. We also didn't draw talk to the hand. Gonna take some more damage here. We might actually lose to the heart now, right? This is 40 damage. We can't block for nearly enough because we didn't draw Eruption. Ugh. Crazy. At least we are able to kill you. And then, yeah, get pummeled. Go down to 26. Oh my gosh, that's not enough to beat the heart. Also, do we not go infinite here? We sometimes do. We need to be able to use inner piece to... I guess we don't. Because we don't have the energy. It's like a 50-50 every time that we don't just draw both commenters. So weird. Looks like it'll be lethal though, even if we miss. Yeah, okay. Yes! Yes, Pantograph saves us. Mental Fortress is probably unnecessary. I'm actually not sure. We were begging for it all run, and now it's here, but we already have the Talk to the Hand plus. Mental Fortress is surely good. There's just like the energy problem. Yeah, I think I want the Mental Fortress. Okay. I think with Horncleat and the Pantograph, we're okay. Definitely need to get this down. Take a lot of damage here. Okay. Spooky. We need to block out this turn. Can we do it? No? I really need that Talk to the Hand in play. It helps so much. do it like this. Talk to the hand. Flurry. Fear no evil. Inner peace. No! If we got eruption there, we're fine. I think. I don't think there's any way to do this differently. That sucks. How not to force an infinite on Watcher. What did we need? What did we need? Is there any way to get the draw order to work out? I don't think so. Yeah, our bottom two cards are what? Talk to the Hand and Mental Fortress? No, not Mental Fortress. Talk to the Hand and what? Inner Peace? Talk to the Hand being on the bottom is bad, but... There's just no way to get there, yeah. There's nothing better to do here. I don't think there's any way to do better. Alternatively, if we draw the Dazed and Void, even just one of them, I think. If we draw one of them on this turn, I think we're okay. But we drew neither. Oh, wait a minute. We don't have to play these block cards. Right? We could do something a little bit weirder, where we take more damage in order to basically draw more cards next turn. Right? I'm pretty sure we played Prostrate there. But there's no point. Yeah, this is way better. Because now we haven't put these blanks on the bottom. Okay. Learning moment for both of us. You can force the infinite. Or rather, this attempt at forcing the infinite works. I think. Oh no, but we don't have... We still have too many cards in the deck because we only exhausted... Yeah, we've got too many. We've got 13. And we need to have 11, basically. We can go down to 12 by playing this, but it's not good enough for infinite. So we have to... How do we do this? Prostrate, Eruption. Talk. Flurry, Feel. Inner Peace. We drew the Eruption this time. What if I Flurry Eruption? Now we're missing the Inner Peace and the Eruption, which is no good. Flurry, Feel, Flurry. It's actually really close. Prostrate, Bash, Defend, Vigilance, and we're still dead. We need to draw more on turn 2, and there was no way to draw on turn 2. The problem is we don't have any wiggle room either. Like our full deck. If you look at our full deck, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 permanent cards. The heart adds 2 permanent cards to the deck, the defend and the wound. And I think you need to have 10. And we didn't have enough gold to remove again at the last shot. We needed more health. We needed the spear and shield fight to go better, and we would have been okay. Really, really close. Really, really close. I think there's a way to win this run. A potion we could have bought in the Act 4 shop. I don't even remember what the Act 4 shop had. I should have looked more closely. Also, maybe taking Mental Fortress was bad. We just needed to draw more important cards against the heart. Right here, maybe we skip Mental Fortress. Well, this was a learning exercise for sure. It's kind of weird to learn something about this. One of the things I already know, because it's so documented by the best Slay the Spire players, namely Merle and Life Coach, I think are kind of the defined Watcher experts. Life Coach in particular being the one who holds the 52 win streak, Ascension 20 heart kill record. It's already verified by their diligent work that forcing the infinite will not give you as high of a win rate of playing Watcher a little bit more naturally. And Life Coach has a very deliberate way of playing the Watcher where it's kind of beautiful to watch, actually. He spends, 20 minutes every floor, but whatever. He wins a lot. And he doesn't infinite very much. He does sometimes when it's correct. But just like forcing it on floor 1, being like, alright, let's go to every shop. Let's remove every card with money. Not enough. Yeah, maybe not taking Mental Fortress. I don't know if there's any card we could have afforded to not take. Flurry of Blows ended up being a little bit weird, even through into the mid-game. But I wonder if it was necessary against, like, sentries, right? We took 20 damage here. Went down to 12. Not an easy fight. But one less card in the deck helps, for sure. Because then we actually get to go infinite on that turn 3 against the heart or whatever. And then a potion to make sure we don't take 40 damage to shield and spear would have worked as well. We used a potion and it just didn't work out. I thought it would. I wonder if we did some math wrong on being able to make it work out. There's another thing that happened. We skipped a rush down in a card reward somewhere. But I think we took something else over it. I think if we get the second rush down, we're okay as well. Just that issue of not having enough card draw, right? Was a big problem for a lot of the run. Rush down, rush down. Maybe I'm misremembering. Yeah, it was right here. It was on the same floor as Talk to the Hand, the last possible card reward before Time Eater. So we couldn't take Rush Down Plus. We had to take Talk to the Hand, which is 100% true. We can't get through the heart fight without that. Well, we can if we get the Mental Fortress, but like we have so few card rewards left. So I guess one of the other really weird things here is just seeing so few. We saw a lot of card rewards because we got card rewards at rest sites as well. It actually doesn't show you. We didn't take any of the card rewards from resting, so it doesn't show you that we were offered cards or what we skipped. But none of the times we rested, and we had a question card, and we just went like 25 card rewards here, and we didn't see our first talk to the hand or mental fortress until floor 48, and we didn't see a second rush down until floor 48, and we also had to skip the boss relic. Obtain circlet. That's weird. If you skip the boss relic, it thinks you just obtained circlet, which is like their stand-in relic. Crazy stuff. This, I think, is a rare run. I think maybe this is actually a good example to show you why forcing an infinite is actually like pretty high win rate. Because I think this went especially poorly. Our boss swap did basically nothing. We did see Runic Pyramid, right? Actually, that's like a huge high roll. So maybe I'm overestimating how unlucky we were, or maybe a better way to say that is I'm underestimating how lucky we were. Just seeing Pyramid at all solves so many of the problems you have to solve with. Well, does it? It solves some of the problems. I can think of like one specific problem. And that's getting to a full hand. It didn't even actually help against the heart, right? I mean, we got screwed against the statuses on the heart. Runic Pyramid didn't lift a finger to help in that situation. So really, Runic Pyramid served basically the same purpose as a scrawl would. Admittedly, though, we didn't see any scrawls either, right? Like, if we don't see Runic Pyramid in this run, we don't win. Even if we tweak some of the other things I said, that like, oh, if we had been able to pick that extra rush down, or if we'd been able to take less than 40 damage in this fight. If we don't have Runic Pyramid, we didn't have any way to get a full hand, ever. I guess that's not true with second rush down. Second rush down is a really good way to get a full hand. So let's recap. What do you need to do to force an infinite on a launcher? The first, and bold underline neon sign, because this is the most important, because there are no substitutes for it, right? A lot of the other things you need, there are like a lot of ways to substitute for it, but the first thing you need that there's no other way to get is rushdown. I say that. I think there are actually some really weird pseudo substitutes, like empty mind plus some other energy generating things plus commenters. But those are really weird infinites. So you need a rushdown or some weird edge case combination of card draw and energy gain that exists in the Watcher class, but I couldn't even tell you what the right combination of cards is for it. I think it involves Empty Mind as a start. So that's one thing you need. Step one. Step two, you need energy neutrality on your rushdown cycle. I'll say that's the next big one. That's the number 2 big one. There are 3 common ways to do this. Fear No Evil, Inner Peace, or Teardrop. Not Teardrop, we had Teardrop lock it. Violet Lotus is a boss relic that also does it with Vigilance. Number 2 thing. Number 3 thing I will say is block positivity. No, let's say the number 3 thing is getting a full hand. I think that one's a little bit more important because sometimes if you start going infinite, like in Act 1, that's baller. Like, sometimes you find basically the Rushdown and the Fear No Evil in Act 1 is what I'm saying. Actually, you know what? Let's say number 3. I'm getting ahead of myself. Number 3, actually, the next most important thing, besides getting a full hand, and besides having block positivity, is removing enough cards. And that one is pretty tricky to do. It's another big reason, though, why boss swap is so good, because it gives you outs for being more likely to see Empty Cage or Astrolabe, which are both ways to remove cards from your deck. Although, probably the Niao bonus of removing 2 cards from your deck is better. And then gold is also an issue, so we didn't spend a ton of gold. We bought Rushdown, bought nothing, removed, 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 bought nothing. 3, 4. So we spent 75, 100, 125, 150. What is that? It's like 4 times. Well, it's like 2 times 225. No. Yeah. Which is 450. So 650. We would have had enough if we weren't forced to buy Rushdown here, right? So you can remove 5 times over the course of a whole run if you do nothing but remove cards at shops. Don't spend gold on anything else. Or if you find some other gold solution. Maybe that's something else we did wrong, was we took too many... Yeah, I wonder how much gold we got from this chest. This is a tiny house chest. Gold from fights. Very interesting. We're talking about this because step 3 is get your deck small enough. I think maybe Flurry of Blows is bad because it's too low impact. Is that true? Like, how much more important was it in the Sentries fight than, like, Bowling Bash? Maybe the reality is you're supposed to skip elites more aggressively, right? I think we probably had an option to... No, we didn't have an option, right? This was our burning elite, which was pretty important that we take on, because it gave us more free pathing in Act 2 and Act 3. And I don't think we beat it without Flurry of Blows. So I don't think we could have reasonably taken any fewer cards. After we got past this, you'll notice we were extremely stingy. I took Prostrate because I was worried about Guardian, which I well should have been. We took 51 damage to the Guardian. And Prostrate ended up being decent, like, throughout. Saved us life in a lot of fights. I feel like I'd stand by that, but we were really picky after that. Taking both Fear No Evil and Inner Peace was definitely a good decision. No good rare cards in either boss is sad. No good boss relic is really sad. There were a lot I would have taken, but obviously there are a lot I wouldn't take. Right, Ectoplasm isn't actually offered at this stage. Busted Crown's a no. Sozu I probably would have taken. Philosopher's Stone actually might have been a no. Right, a lot of what happened here was us just like face tanking until we're able to get the infinite going. And so taking extra damage might have been bad. We went down to 4 life here. And of course, similarly here, if we had just a little bit more life, Philosopher's Stone wouldn't have helped in that situation. The extra energy maybe didn't matter that much. There were a lot of turns where it mattered, right? The need to Inner Peace into more draw. Are there any other like card draw cards that aren't permanent that we could have added to the deck? I don't think so. Empty Mind. Isn't even actually offered there, never mind. Foresight? Like at the start of your turn, scry? That's weird. That could have helped against the heart. Crescendo, actually? We probably should have taken a Crescendo plus here. Yeah, that would have mattered a lot. It's like free card draw because of Rushdown. Interesting. But, I mean, you might not get the Rushdown. It's not obvious. Dang, it's hard to say. So getting your deck small enough is a combination of pathing into enough shops and having enough gold. And also being greedy enough in the early game before you go infinite to not add too many cards to your deck so that you have to remove more cards. So we only added 1, 2, 3 cards in Act 1, and then none that were non-infinite cards in Act 2. I think that's like optimal. I don't think you can expect to do better than that. And it technically was enough. We had enough to go infinite. So we just need to solve a few other things. So I'll say number 4, the number 4 thing you need to go infinite is to get a full hand. Scrawl is a clear way to do that. Runic Pyramid is a clear way to do that. A second copy of Rushdown is a way to do that. Some inner peace shenanigans make that possible as well. I don't think Vault helps. Vault helps with the 5th thing that you need. No, the 6th thing that you need. So number 4, way to get a full hand. Number 5 is block positivity. Yeah, I think that's clear. Your only real solutions for that, block positivity in the cycle itself. Your only real solutions for that are either Violet Lotus, actually, because then you can just do the Eruption Vigilance combo, which is 8 block. It's basically 4 block per card play, which is good enough against both Time Eater and Heart. Unless you're frail against Time Eater. We actually saw that combo go off against Time Eater because we used Ice Cream to save up energy for that turn, and we still ended up taking 27 damage on that turn. Crazy. So block positivity, 3 big solutions for that. And one of them is also a solution for the second thing you need, right? So it's nice that Violet Lotus solves 2 things at once. Okay, that's number 4, right? Number 5. No, number 3 is right. Number 3. 1, you need Rushdown. 2, you need energy neutrality. 3, you need a small enough deck. 4, you need to draw your whole hand. 5, you need block positivity. So we're on 6. I would say 6 is you need, basically I'll call it help getting set up. So either a way to go off on turn 1, Scrawl is a solution to that in a lot of cases. Removing an especially large number of cards is another solution to that. Yeah, those are the big ones. The reason something like the boat relics aren't quite good enough is because of Nemesis. We didn't actually run into Nemesis this run. But you really need a way to go off on turn 1, because if you don't, you will lose to Nemesis with the 5 burns. So I'll say the sixth thing you need is kind of like a hodgepodge of specific enemy solutions. The Nemesis being able to go infinite on turn 1, or otherwise remove so many cards from your deck that going infinite with 5 burns in the deck is possible. And then the Heart, dealing with the extra statuses being shuffled in. So something like just a ton of health, so you can face tank the first few attacks and go through the slow pop process of exhausting, yeah, I'll just say that, exhausting the statuses. And we didn't have number 6. We had everything here except for number 6. We didn't really have that X factor to deal with like the specific trickiness in fights. Potions are a good way to maybe bob and weave around that, right? Extra draw. If we had to use that extra draw potion here or whatever against whomever, it was the 4 shapes, I think. Maybe we would have been okay. Maybe we would have been okay. Our relics were of varying quality, but mostly these solutions aren't things that you can turn to relics for, right? None of those things I told you we need solutions for are things that relics are helping you with, except for boss relics, but you are far more likely to see a specific boss relic than you are to see a specific any other kind of relic. And also, there are no boss relics that are necessary or not easily substitutable. Runic Pyramid is like relatively easily substitutable. Lotus is also substitutable, it just happens to be like an outstanding boss relic because it solves 2 of the 6 problems at once. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. That's the 6 steps to going infinite on Watcher. I think this run was a good demonstration of that, not because we won, but because of like kind of how unlucky we had to be to not win. Finding our infinite extremely late in Act 2, making it difficult for us to consider lots of things like potions we would hold on to, or paths that we could take to optimize the gold that we earned to remove extra cards, to add more card draw cards, to see no pickable boss relic, to see no scrawls or vaults in the rare cards. Really good showcase of how these 6 things, it is a lot of things to put together, but if you just want to like do a Watcher run where you're going to decide to do it, I feel like you can do it more than 60% of the time, which is a higher win rate than a lot of people have playing the Watcher normally. It'd be curious to see exactly what win rates are possible with infinite forcing. Maybe that'll be a series we do. Thank you for watching. This is part 2 since my recording dropped halfway through. I probably won't edit these together. I'll probably just post them as part 1, part 2. Because why not? So if you made it this far, you're awesome. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.